Hey, what's good, man? It's your boy DG2000. We're back at it with another video, man. Today, what I'm doing is breaking down how to make a CLB type beat, you feel me? A little certified lover boy type vibes. You know, I just listened to the album, I got hella inspired. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little beat breakdown for y'all, show a little sauce, show you my input. And man, you know how it rolls. So, if y'all new to the channel, please be sure to drop a like if y'all fuck with the content. Comment down below if you got any feedback, suggestions for me. And subscribe for more content like always, man. And if y'all don't follow me on IG, go follow me on IG. My old IG got, you know, fucking deactivated, all this bullshit. IG didn't even get my account back because their support is so trash. So fuck IG, man. Just go follow my new one. We straight. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's just get straight into this video, man. This sample I got came out actually a sample pack that Benjii sent me. If y'all know Benjii, man, that's my brother. This guy be going crazy on YouTube, killing the game right now. One of the craziest samplers. So I think a lot of these sounds were also from his kit. So he gonna be dropping a kit soon. So go tap him on my boy Benjii. His IG's right here, you know, stay in tune with him. You never know when that kit's gonna drop. You want that new sauce? Stay in tune. So yeah, man, I'm gonna play the sample out, and this is what it originally sounded like at first, before I tweaked it, but that's what it is right here. So you see a super vibe, like he just know what he's doing with the sounds. He just know how to chop shit. Like you can't argue it, but it's got a crazy vibe, but it's just a little bit too quick. So I just decided to slow it down a bit, you know, slow it down from 124 to 89 and just sound like this. I added a slight pitch just to make it fit the vibe a little bit more, but you know, it gives you that late night vibe. You know, you on a late night drive, you might be, you know, down bad, think about your shorty or something like that, you know, on your ones, rainy weather type shit. But yeah, man, you know, it's that kind of vibes you gotta go for. You gotta go for those lover boy type vibes. You gotta get down and you gotta tap in with them feels, you know what I'm saying? So that's the original sample right there. That already does the dirty work. Now it just comes to laying the drums on top and keeping it super simple. So I'm gonna start off with showing you all this perk. And really, this is one of the craziest sounds of the beat, I think. It just rakes the beat. So you can see like this, how dry it sounds off the rip. And that's why it's one of my favorite sounds, just because you could take something that sounds like this and adds just some simple effects. And you see how it really just adds so much to the sound. It gives it so much more depth. And instead of it being like a one-dimensional sound like this, instead of being so one-dimensional, it gives it a little bit more, you know, I don't even know how to explain, just gives some airiness as well to it, you know? So in the mix, just it be standing out like this instead of, you know, it sounds super dead like that. So a tip is just, you know, is in the mix. You can just pick one sound, especially in R&B. It's going to be kind of stuff where you're going to keep it simple with your selection. You don't want to go too crazy with your selection. You want to pick a couple good sounds and stick with them and, you know, just fit them in the right spots. Really, it's about keeping balance in these beats. It's just about a lot of balance. So even just showing you how you could use one sound, and even if it can sound like that, using effects can really just change the whole dynamic of a sound, just turning it the other way. So that's just one example of it, and you can see even this pattern. I got some velocity rolls in here just to add a little bit more sauce. That just gives it a little bit more, you know, it helps it have a little bit more bounce. Just little stuff like that you can add in, you know, just little subtle stuff, almost like ear candy, you know what I mean? And then I just got these playing with this perk, also like a tom. So I think this one also got just sitting dry, you know, it's nothing too crazy. But when it works with this one, you can see how it really works really well, you know. It just be sitting like that, just be chilling. And they be working with each other, they be working in unison. So the key is, like you see with those sounds, the key is with those two sounds is they're actually working in unison, like they be working off each other. That's what makes it bounce. Even though it's only two perks, you think that you need more. If you can just make them work and you got the balance, then it's always gonna work together, you know what I'm saying? Then I got this little kick right here. Super simple as well, as you can see. I'm not doing too much because then again, I want to leave the artist some room. And I want to let that beat breathe. You know, if I be putting too much kicks in there, like I can show you what it sounds like now. Like if I wanted to add more, like that just made no sense, you know. It's just doing too much. You gotta let the beat breathe, especially with the artist who's gonna, you know, if it's gonna be R&B or CLB type vibes, you understand he's gonna try to get a message out. He's not gonna be just doing some rap stuff, you know. You gotta give the artist some room with the vocals, especially in this type of stuff, right? So just stuff like that, that's just gonna make your mix sound better. It's just gonna make your overall beat sound better. So that's the section that goes for the perks. When it comes to the hats, then again, it's just using simplicity and balance. As you see in this sound right here, I got this little first hat I got, and you can see how I just kind of trickled these throughout the melody, you know, just for a little bounce, you know. I don't want to go too crazy at the same time. Then again, it's a simple hat, and I just got effects on it, so you can see how dry it sounds without the effects. Versus with them on. You can just visually hear the bro.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And then I got this second hat right here that rides on. And this is just adding to the bounce. Same thing. It's still just playing these same two notes, but they work in unison. It's not, when I play them both together, they're not doing too much. They're working with each other, you know? It's kind of filling the gas and just adding this little two-step. It just kind of keeps everything together. It's almost acting as the glue for the hi-hats. That's the way I look at it. And then I just got this little snare here. Because fuck it, you know? And a little offset snare. So that's really it for the drums. If you hear these drums right here, that's what it sounds like. Let me unmute this right quick. So that's pretty much the drums right there. Like, that's all you need, especially when making these types of vibes. You don't have to go too crazy. You don't have to overcrowd it because the drum's not the main focal point. What you want is to have room for the artist. So you can hear when it transitions right here. The chop's just so crazy. It's just, when you got a crazy chop like this, man, you just gotta go super simple. It just hits the vibes, you know? But that's basically the beat right there. Like, it ain't nothing too crazy, and it's not like I was going too crazy on the drums. Really, what the drums is doing is just setting up a nice foundation on top of that original sample, really. Because the sample already set that whole, pretty much the whole painting for me, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta back it up, add a little bit of drums on it. So you don't want to be doing too much, but you want to be doing stuff that's gonna be appealing to the ear, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not gonna be doing much, you gotta make sure whatever you're doing has significance. So it's just little stuff like that that's just gonna amplify your beat, and just the way you use sounds and articulate them, you know? The rest of this beat is really just the layout and stuff like that. If y'all want to video on that, let me know. But yeah, man, basically that's just the drums for it. So if y'all fuck with that, please be sure to drop a like. If y'all fuck with that, man, please comment down below if you got any feedback just for me, and subscribe for more content like always, man. We're gonna keep doing more of these tutorials. Yeah, man, that's basically it. It's been DH2000, man, and we out.